Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the USC Trojans, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Trojans will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense is on the field for the first time today. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision. He can cut. And it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Williams will pass. Right on the money. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Evans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So USC's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Quickly complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Got his man quickly. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the tailback. Finding an escape route. It's a running room. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And guys, the defense's head might be spinning a little bit after giving up that huge gain on the first play. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Williams looking for a man. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Got his man in the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He wants to change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught, close to the marker, it's Lemon. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make...
It's a seam wide open. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. A little screen to the running back. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Trojans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the red zone, looking for a space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. Williams will pass. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Under fire. The sure hands, it's Strachan. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw, it's Mayava. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lemon. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Strachan. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in.
All out of space. Wide open spaces. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needed as they're trying to get it in the end zone. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
Finds the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Turns it on in midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's caught. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, USC! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Coming out with it, it's Washington. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level, just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Trojans are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Jordan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or sling routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Back to pass. It's Mayava. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Notre Dame. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Williams will pass. Finds his man. It's Coleman. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. To the ground with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? They do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a 1st down.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Pushes toward the goal line. And they'll knock him down.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lemon. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air. It's Mayava. Makes the grab. It's Straka. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you've got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They'll try to power it in. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach...
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Touchdown, Trojans! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it up. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room. Much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Mayava. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Trojans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got it down the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Here on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to set up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
He stopped and forced out. Just short of the 10-yard line, they'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fox. It's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
43, Washington, 9.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Evans. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's what...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Unloads quickly. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Williams looking for a man. Blasted as he lets it go. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can do.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
16.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Give to the back. Plows through the defense. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros and time has expired here. Well, this one had all the suspense of